Yes, hello. Today we're gonna look at data structures and algorithm. So, okay, uh, DSA or data structure and algorithm using Python is a powerful next step before mastering data science and machine learning. Okay, uh, guys, before we go further, first first click on like button and subscribe for my channel so that you gain confidence in bringing for you more videos that are so helpful. So, what's the data structures? Let's understand the data structure. Think of data structures as containers, so that they store different ways. They sorry, think of like they are like containers. They store different data and different ways depending on what you need. Okay, we talked about lists like a shopping list or ordered. They are changeable. You can change the list. You can do what you want. So the list, use the other square brackets to bring a list. You can change. You can add by appending. You can do what you want. Then we'll talk about tuples, like you're writing your birthday or date of birth. So means date of birth will never be changed. So you put your like you were born 20th May 1998. Keep it in the container so that you'll be using that every day and every day. So you think about a set. A set is a group of unique names and ordered or no repeats. So it's like you are writing different name Ashraf, John, Ashraf, those repeatedly. So the set combine them and bring it unique one. You just bring out one unique name so that that doesn't want repeated word. So they remove duplicates automatically. So Ashraf, that's a duplicate. So what about a dictionary? Dictionary, like the contact list, key value pairs, name, the number. Okay, you write your name, Ashraf, the number, you write 07 and what and what. Then you can be like writing age, name, age, and it's a key value pairs. So if you want to store information with labels, you can just use these dictionaries. So there is nested list within another list. So where do you use this? When you want to store rows of data, like in Excel, you use a nested list. Okay, guys, let's code today. Let's create another file here. Let's create another file. Let me call it algorithm.py. Okay. So we didn't look at stacks. Today we're gonna start with stacks. Last in, first out. Let's say for this, let's create so for stacks you can append, you can pop. Pop means that you are removing the last index or last item. You can append means you are adding. It's like adding to the list. So stacks they are like list. Let's create a variable called a stack. Stack might be equal to empty list. So it's not, it is equal to empty list. So to add any item to this stack, okay, we use append. Append what? Use this code parenthesis. Append a. Let's say that we are adding that. So let me print this stack. So it was empty, now it has a number. So we can remove this number, stack.pop. This is the function. We're just calling this function. So let's print it again. You can see it's an empty list now. So there are queues also, first in, first out. So they are also like stacks, but here we have to first call they have built-in library. So we call it by using from collections import what? So the library called is collection how do you call it? Queues, the queue. So this number actually, if you bring out this library, you are calling this from collections. Let me explain it well. So you have a array of jerrycans. So instead of bringing the whole array of jerrycan and you want to use one jerrycan, you just say from the array of jerrycan import a jerrycan, so that you're going to use that jerrycan. So we are going to use only this one, okay, instead of from collections. So collections is like a array. This is the jerrycan, okay. So we can also append. You can also pop the stacks. These are all data structures. Let's create a variable called q. This variable going to call q equal to let's call this the other function. Okay, let's append. Let's say we are appending this. Let me print it out. So to remove this, we say we call this function, but here we use pop left to remove it. Then we popped. So guys, I think you are following. So there are also linked lists in Python. But this one, Python doesn't have built-in linked lists, but you can create one with classes. So linked list is to understand it's like any advanced Python. We're not going into that. So we'll be after here. We'll be going straight to our course. Okay, we'll be starting introduction to data science, Petroleum data science with coding. So let's talk about algorithms. Algorithms like they are used for actually let's call them searching algorithm. Uh, let me write it out. Guys, you have way of searching algorithm. You are searching for a number, like in index or in a list. So let's say you have a list of a number of 1 to 10. Okay, so you are looking for a 9. For a linear search, you just come start with the first index. Then you ask, is this number 9? No. Then you go to next index. If it is not so, you go to a next index. If it is not so, up to when you find the number 9 on a known index. Okay, so that's linear search. So you search the first one on the first position. If it is not the one, you go to another one. If it is not the one, you go to another one. Then you find what you want. So let's create a simple code here to define the linear search. Let's create a function. Let's call our function linear search. Linear search with two arguments. So we have let's say array and a target. Array let's say array or a list and a target. A target is that number we are searching. Okay, and a target. Let's enter our function. So let's call a for loop for integer or for I in our array or in our list. Okay, if I is equal to the target, let's say if I is equal to the target, if I equal to the target, this one, wow, let's return it is very true, return true. Let's create a bool here. Okay, or return false if it is not equal to the target, or return false. All together, that is a simple simple definition of our linear search. Okay, so let's go to another algorithm, algorithm search, which is called binary search, binary search. How this works. So binary search works like in the way like you're looking for you have a sequence, let's say is a sorted list is moving from 0 to 9. Okay, binary search works on a sorted list. You're moving from 0 to 9, but you are looking for 5. How are you going to look for that 5? You're not going to look like a 1 0, not that 5 1, not no. You just like pick the number randomly. Okay, is that number less or equal to 5 you are looking? No. If it is like if you are picking like a 4, it means 4 is less than 5. Okay, you pick the number at the other side. Okay, it's like picking numbers from different sides. Like then how can I explain this more? Like if you're looking to 9 and you pick like 3 is less than 5, so it means it is on less side. So you look for another side. Let's create a code here so that you understand a binary search. Let's create a definition called binary so let's say you have low and high. Okay, which is equal to 0. With the last number of length of last array, last number in the list, which is, how do you write that? Write it -1. Okay, let's create a while loop. While that number the lower number is less or equal to high. Okay, equal to high. Let's say let's enter our loop. So the mid number will equal to, then we add the low number. Sorry, let's create a parenthesis. We equal to this low number, then you add it with high. I think you are following with me. You add it with high, then you divide by 2. Then you divide by 2. Okay, that's the condition. Sorry, that's the loop. So let's create a condition. If the number in the list, okay, is mid, sorry, if the mid number in the list, sorry, is equal to the target, is equal to the target we are looking for, then you have to return true. Then you have to return true. I think this code of ours is correct, is wrong. It is a capital T. If that mid number in the list, sorry, is less than the target, yeah, is less than the target, then you have to return what? Return false. Oh, Robert Ray. Then you have to return can we return false here? No, before we return false, let's just add, if that mid number in the list is less than the target, okay, let's add that mid number plus 1. So it is low, then we add it 1. And then else we subtract by 1. If it is greater than the target, we subtract by 1. If it is high, then the mid we subtract the mid we have to subtract by 1. Then you return. Then we return false, of course. Okay, if you want this code, comment out on comment section. By writing, please share the code for our revision so that you read it, revise it so that you understand. We'll be using this due through our course, so you need to understand it. This is a basic algorithms, so you can sort them. Python have built-in sorting of the list. So it's like writing 538. That is the variable code is something numbers equals 5, list of 5 words. So to sort them, write numbers dot sort, then you write a parenthesis, like you're calling the function of sorting. So there is also recursion. Recursion is like if actually it's like writing different functions. So actually recursion, you are going to writing different functions within a function. So if you look at a factorial n, like recursion means that you are repeating. What is that the definition? Actually, for recursion, I'm not sure of it, but I think it's like repeating functions. But we'll be discussing. Actually, I don't think that we'll be using recursion in our course, but if it is so, we'll be seeing how we'll handle that. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video to this watching these videos to this journey. At least we have tried to learn some Python basics. So we are going to start our course on petroleum data science. You guys, let's keep updated by joining my WhatsApp group. I'm going to put it in the video description below. Also try to subscribe to my channel. That's it. Thank you very much.